Even though writing video sales letters has consistently been the project that has brought in top dollar for me as a copywriter, it's the one where clients are just readily able and willing and happy to hand over gobs of cash to have copywriters write this kind of copy. Like, even though all of that is true, I haven't done training explicitly about video sales letters, and that's changing. Actually, it's changing this week, and I wanted to tell you why, and also tell you why I haven't done the training up until this point. So it has to do with this number one misconception about video sales letters. So I'm Roy Furr, this Breakthrough Marketing Secrets, and let's talk about what people don't understand about video sales letters. The number one misconception about VSLs is that they're somehow different. They're somehow different. And my response to this is yes. Yes, they are different, and no. Like, I remember this project I was working on with Clayton Makepeace, and I formatted it like a text sales page. So the big difference was that there were all of these subheadlines, and the way that I wrote the subheadlines is they were written in as lines of copy. And he had a comment early in the document saying, "Hey, this is supposed to be a video sales letter. What's up with the subheadlines?" And I was just so used to clients using kind of the split format for the promotion, meaning that they would record the video sales letter, but they would also have the text version of the page, and it would be the exact same copy. I was so used to that when he wanted something that just looked like video sales letter script, it was something where it took a little bit of back and forth communication to know that, yeah, this is the VSL script and I'll reformat it. But eventually we also had to flip it around and format it back for the text sales letter. And that point being that, notice it was the exact same copy, right? Same copy. Now, there are, of course, some differences. So hard to do a sidebar in a video sales letter, right? It's going to come across as different. The voice is going to be a little bit different. There are going to be approaches that you take in a video sales letter, or there are capabilities and possibilities in video that are just not possible in text, right? But when you get down to it, at the core foundational level, if you can write a solid sales letter, you can write a solid VSL. So this is why, despite releasing training going back to, 2014 or so, this is why I've avoided doing training on video sales letters, even though I have written VSLs for clients for all that time and then some. If you want to create profitable VSLs, video sales letters, it really does come down to the same thing that make any piece of marketing profitable. You need a good offer. You need an offer that, the economic, number one, the offer itself has to be attractive to the audience, right? And number two, the economics of the offer have to be able to give you whatever necessary margin there is in running paid traffic or whatever it is, right? So your offer needs to be just a solid offer. You need a good audience. You can't magically put a video in front of somebody and convert them when they're not somebody who would be interested in buying that offer in the first place. It's not a magic wand that you wave, right? It's not some hypnotic spell that you're putting on your viewers, right? The audience has to be interested in the promise of the offer, right? And then you need a good sales message, a good presentation of the offer, a good way to hook them in, get their attention, pull them through the message, convey whatever it is that's interesting about the offer, convey the benefits, make them desire the product, the service, whatever it is, and then lay it out for them in a way where they're like, I gotta have it, right? And that fundamental process, yeah, it's not that different here versus in anything else, right? I would say one of the major major differences is that it all feels a bit more conversational. It feels like somebody's talking to you, right? It feels you have to think about your writing as a script and not just something that somebody is going to read on the page. You have to think about it as something that is out loud and not something that's just going on in somebody's head or that somebody is scanning. Now, that said, VSLs are wildly profitable. They are maybe the most powerful online marketing format. When I think about consistently funnels across the board, campaigns across the board that generate just those big 7-figure, maybe 8-figure paydays for the marketers behind them, so many of them are driven at their core by some kind of video sales message. Now, it may not look like what you think of as a video sales letter today, especially like more than a decade on from the invention of the video sales letter, right? When you think beyond the PowerPoint, which was the original VSL, where it's like a sentence on the screen that the person is reading, and then it switches to the next sentence and they're reading that, and the next sentence and they're reading that, right? When you think beyond the PowerPoint, video sales letters like are completely dominating online marketing, right? And so if you want to tap into the power of video, and honestly, I was looking at some stats and like the numbers are just off the charts. Basically, every internet user is using video. Internet users say that they're making buying decisions based on video. They're like, marketers are saying video is a profitable format for them, all of that, right? Video works to present a sales message and to close sales. You just have to focus on like, what are the effective principles and strategy behind powerful video sales letters, profitable video sales letters, versus maybe the old techniques and tactics of the PowerPoint. Now, I'm not saying those PowerPoint VSLs don't work anymore, because they do. And in certain markets, they're still working really well, right? In other markets where either the market has seen a ton of them or maybe just the style doesn't match as well with what the market is naturally attracted to, the PowerPoint VSL may not work as well. But there are video sales letters that are working in market after market, in industry after industry, niche after niche, for audience after audience, right? As long as you take the principles and strategy and you say, how do I put my selling message in video? And honestly, that's what I'm going to be doing my training on. I'm releasing training this week. Actually, I will be presenting it as my monthly insiders call for BTMSinsiders members, how to write a video sales letter. Pretty straightforward title, right? And it's coming from that copywriter perspective. So it says how to write a video sales letter, but it's beyond that, because every time that I've been involved with a video sales letter, I've been involved with all the campaign structure around it, the thinking around it, a little bit with the production. I'm not always like in there recording with them, but making decisions about what the production is going to look like is something that I do consistently. And all of that is part of the writer responsibility, right? As the copywriter behind a video sales letter. And so I will include a link to that with this episode. I would say, ask yourself how you can use this as training on video sales letters and what makes them wildly effective when done right. Like, is that valuable to you? You might want to check out that training. It is part of the BTMS Insider streaming library of copywriting and marketing courses. This call is where you can attend live and then get access to the recording afterwards. So if you're watching this after Thursday, the 24th of August, you'll be able to watch the recording. If you're watching it before, then you can join us for the live training. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you get more content like this delivered to you. And maybe I'll talk about other interesting aspects of video sales letters later this week. I'll catch you soon in the next episode. See you soon. Bye. Thank you once again for tuning in to this daily episode of Breakthrough Marketing Secrets. Remember, check out the links with this episode for even more value. Now make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, and engage in every way you can to keep this show going and growing and delivering daily value to you. I'll catch you soon for your next big breakthrough.